Starting a business can seem like a daunting task, unless you have a partner like Shopify. They have the tools you need to start and grow your business. From designing a website to marketing to selling and beyond, Shopify can help with everything you need. There's a reason millions of companies like Mattel, Heinz, and Allbirds continue to trust and use them. With Shopify on your side, turn your big business idea into... Sign up for your $1 per month trial at shopify.com/special offer.
Listen, all you New Yorkers. Excuse me, taxi.
Okay, man, we're looking around.
This is the 77 WABC minicast.
Sunday morning. Well, every Sunday we have Lynn Shaw, who is looking for ways to protect our children, and it's a national show, and people are worried about it nationally. Well, Lynn Shaw at lynswarriors.org. What do we have for our audience this week?
John, first of all, I got to start with happy Father's Day. Let's get that out of the way. We wish everybody a wonderful day, all the dads and granddads out there, and the importance of the father and granddads in our American families. But, John, I want to say something to you. You are consistently with WABC the media outlet, the only one, because I've gone through this, the only one who consistently on a weekly basis is showcasing the critical and crucial work we do here at the Warriors surrounding issues regarding our kids, whether online or in real time. So thank you for doing this, but you are the only one.
Lynn, we have a few regulars, and you're one of the regulars because our kids are very important to all of us. We have Dr. Peter Michalos because we all want to live to be 100 years old. That's basically, those are two important reasons.
But I'm telling you, John, understand, you really are like the only one that consistently does this and showcases, and it's so important for our public to understand what's going on behind the scenes or things they're not going to hear in other media outlets. So thank you for always giving us a voice. But this week, this is something very important. John, we talk a lot, you and me, about AI, artificial intelligence, right? And it's taking over everything. But I want to bring forward some facts here. We now have 44 state attorneys general, Republicans and Democrats alike. They sent a message to AI. They sent a big, long letter to all of the big tech, CEOs. They have said enough is enough. If you come forward with all of this artificial intelligence that harms children, and we're talking about these chatbots we've spoken about, these chat companions, anything that harms, exploits minors, or puts profits that we can prove ahead of safety, you will face consequences. And we at the Warriors, John, we can't agree more. And I'll tell you why this is important. Because right now there is chaos in Washington. There is all this talk about AI. We want to be the global leader. Yes, we can all agree. We want the United States to be at the forefront of all. But at the same time, behind the scenes, you've got parents whose kids have been harmed from social media. We got all the studies now. We've got Republicans and Democrats fighting about this. There's also at the White House this AI framework being created. I might add to this, John, by a lot of Silicon Valley people. So you know what that means? They have their best interests in moving forward with doing something called preemption, which means, John, that the states in the last couple of years have done a tremendous job, better than our federal government, in putting out safety laws, legislation to keep our kids safe. Now, the federal government is talking about we're going to have one standard. We're going to come in. We want to erase all those states, everything they have done to have this one federal standard, which right now, and it harms me to say this, looks like it's in favor of big tech and their profits, another runaway train, harmful to our kids. So, we are so proud that these 44 state attorneys general, and I'm sorry, let me call them out, Alabama, California, Georgia, Kentucky, Missouri, and Texas, would not sign on. Well, that's for another show. I'll tell you why I think about that. But we got 44. That is an amazing amount, John, that say if you harm kids, we're coming after you legally. Again, John, so parents are facing, all of these challenges.
Well, if you get me the names of those attorney generals in those 6 states, let me know, and let me know the states, and maybe we'll put some additional pressure on it. Not only we're talking about it on WABC, maybe we'll take a full page up, a page in the New York Post.
There you go. Now we're talking. I'm sending you that list again because why wouldn't anybody? We believe, we really, we at the Warriors, we are pro-innovation. I know you are, John. I know WABC. Everybody is pro-innovation, pro-technology. We're asking for a few simple safeguards for our kids, like our lingering Kids Online Safety Act. It's not going to harm. We're not going to stop big tech. We're not going to stop things that are going on. We want some safeguards for the kids. I mean, why should we allow them to create, fake images, pornography, clone voices now, impersonate kids, chatbots manipulating emotions, giving babies teddy bears with AI voices in them that say, harm your siblings. These are all things that can be backed up by facts. I'm not just spewing this off, but this is harmful content. And we know from our 30 years now of social media how it can affect children. So we want to agree with these 44 state attorneys general. We want to call them out. We want some action on this, and government has to be part of the answer right now. There is no other way. Yes, parents need to step up. They need to understand that they are the first line of defense. Schools have to get involved. Communities matter. But technology, John, these technology companies making trillions. I don't even know the number of money they make. Whatever is beyond trillions. They must be held accountable, making all this money off the backs of our kids, and that is why we need.
I agree with you. They make enough money, and they make enough billions and enough, and the companies are valued in trillions that they should worry about the kids in our country.
You know what, John? Again, I don't like saying this, but it's the reality. It's a drop in the bucket for these companies to be held responsible. So they're going to lose a little revenue. All right, let's look at it that way. They got plenty of other revenue going on right now. Reminder, in Washington, they have one lobbyist per every 4 members of Congress. So just think about that those lobbyists are in the ears all day long of the legislators, their aides and things like that, their staff. That's what they remember when they go to the floor to vote on something. I mean, the money talks. Let's talk about it. I like to say money talks, crime walks, but I'm saying that. Nobody else is.
Yes.
But that's the influence right now. But
well,
John,
Lynn Shaw, I want to thank you for all of that, and we're out of time, but let's continue talking every week. Every week, let's pound it away, save our kids, and thank you for everything you do.
Thank you, John. Lynn'sWarriors.org, and we'll speak again soon.